Well, we are heading back to the funky. Let's just dive in and check this one out. This one is called the Osmo Winger. There's not a lot of information on the page I got this from, basically saying winger on attack duty in the AMR role. They used Fulham. Thankfully, someone using someone new. Fulham getting fourth place, 78 points is a pretty nice tally for them. But we are going to check it out with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town as always. But this upfront shape is so funky. I love it. I can't wait to see how it plays out with Liverpool and Aston Villa. So with that said, let's just dive in and see how they did. Well, I will say, taking a look at the table, Liverpool have the goals. 123 is fantastic. Aston Villa with 99. Table positioning didn't do very well. So I'm wondering if the defensive pieces just were lacking. But Liverpool in second, Aston Villa in fifth. Not bad, but we have seen better. Liverpool's domestic cups end for the Carabao Cup in the quarterfinals, 1-2 against Chelsea, and then 1-4 in extra time against Tottenham in the FA Cup fifth round. That was a doozy of an extra time. But they have an absolute ball through the Europa League, up to the final 4-0 win over RB Salzburg. So overall, domestically, not great in the cups. I mean, quarterfinals, yeah, but you still hope to get farther than that. Winners of the Europa League is fantastic, though. Second place is pretty nice in the Premier League as well. Squad-wise, yeah, some green there at least. 33 goals for Nunez, 28 for Salah, 22 for Jota. That's pretty nice. 24 assists for Robertson, 19 for Salah. And then I'm going to Salah with a 7.58. Of course he is. Aston Villa beating out Ipswich Town, losing away from home, but handily winning at home. That is insane. But beating West Ham 8-0 in the Carabao Cup final. That is a thrashing. And of course, losing out to Ipswich 1-3 in the FA Cup semi-finals. But a single blemish against Brighton, they do get to the Europa Conference League final and win against Fenerbahce 4-1. So overall, 2 trophies, a 5th place in the Premier League with Champions League next year is pretty nice. Semi-finals in the FA Cup. It is Ipswich Town, but they're using the same tactics, so pretty good season. And some green here as well. 33 goals for Ollie Watkins. There we go. 26 for Diaby. I mean, a lot of in the 20s and above. Assist 22 for Digne. Very well done. And then average rating, Jacob Ramsey with a 7.57. That's got to be one of the highest we've ever seen, for Aston Villa at least. Liverpool's data hub, we see it time and time again. It's all the attack. There's some defensive pieces as well. Goals per game, though, is 3.24. Very well done. 0.87 conceded, 0.92 XG against. Averaging 19 shots per game. Wow. Aston Villa showing the exact same. A little bit more on dribbles than usual, but defensively you're kind of lacking. That's kind of some of the problem right there. Goals per game, though, 2.61, 1.71 conceded, 1.46 XG against. Premier League stats, Liverpool in second with 2.29 points per game. Aston Villa tied for fifth with 1.84. Most goals, Liverpool with 123. Very well done. Well above Aston Villa with 99, who is still well above Man City in third. Fewest shots against, tied for second for Liverpool, 295. Aston Villa in seventh, 389. Most possession, 55% for Liverpool, 52 for Aston Villa. Most dribbles made in fourth for Liverpool, 691. Aston Villa with 649. And most shots for Liverpool with 722. Aston Villa with 634. But now, with our Premier League teams doing so well, we assume Ipswich Town is going to as well. But by how much? 115 points to second place, 93 for Norwich. That is pretty well done. 132 goals. That is a fantastic season. But now, this is what I want to see. Carabao Cup semifinals, you lose handily as we saw to Aston Villa. You get to the FA Cup final and you beat Manchester City 2-0. 2 trophies this season is pretty freaking phenomenal. So yeah, this was a good season. And still, only 7 in the green. That's it. Goals, 28 for George Hurst. Very well done. When he's firing on all cylinders, they do pretty well. Assists, 33 for Leif Davis is also phenomenal, and a 7.49 for Leif Davis. Championship stats, Ipswich clearly in first, 2.5 points per game. Look at that, 2.02 is the second place Norwich. Most goals, 132, well above Norwich. Fewest shots against in second with 355. Most possession with 56%. Most dribbles made with 803. And most shots for with 870. Now we're talking. Finally, we're getting something well above Liverpool. So let us take a look at this funky looking tactic. Sweeper, keeper, and defend is where we start. A fullback in attack on the left, an inverted wingback on support in the right, ball playing defenders in the central spots, a roaming playmaker in support next to a segundo volante in attack, an attacking midfielder in attack in this sort of central left area, a winger in attack on the right, an advanced forward in attack next to a complete forward in support. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking with his narrow approach plays past to space, overlap on the left, underlap on the right, focus played through the left, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses, run at defense and be more disciplined. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. But now, how did our three teams do? Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is some of the best football we've seen in a long time. 132 goals for Ipswich Town, 2 flippin' trophies is insane. And if we look at Aston Villa and Liverpool in second place with 87 points. Yeah, not bad, a little bit higher than average, around average, but 123 goals is very through and through attacking. Aston Villa with 70 is a little bit below average, but 99 goals is phenomenal. So overall, definitely want to check out, especially if you love those funky shapes. I mean, it's funky in the top, but still, it worked. At least in this save it did. That's it for me, though. Seffing FM for the Football Manager blog channel saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.